If there is one thing to remember when homeschooling with a toddler in the mix, it's that this stage will not last forever. Hello, my name is Natalie Burns and welcome back, or welcome here. On this channel, I show homeschooling moms how to simplify education so that you can be free from overwhelm and teach with easygoing confidence. If this sounds like something you are on board with, then I would love for you to join us. Please subscribe to follow along with a new homeschool teaching video every Friday. And if you're looking for even more information, you can check out my website, natalieburnsmentorship.com, where you will find the free workshop, the masterclass, and my signature video course series, Teach How You Want. All right, well, today we are unpacking how to homeschool when you have a toddler in the mix. And if you are watching this video right now, it is likely that you are in the thick of attempting to homeschool while you have a toddler at home, and that can be a really complicated process. So let's simplify that here and break down some of my personal experiences and observations and tips for you so that this time in your life can be much more enjoyable and peaceful. Now, when you first bring home a new baby, it can be surprising, even when you've had other children before, to remember that babies sleep a lot. So the hardest part about having a baby in your home is more that you personally are very tired, and that this is a transition for your older children, vying for now your attention away from a baby that needs you a lot. So when it comes to homeschooling with a baby, you can utilize things like swings and bouncers and those mats that have so many dangling toys on top for them to look at. Thankfully, they tend to stay where you put them, so a baby is a lot less destructive to the surrounding environment. If you find that your baby cries a lot, there are lots of tips such as baby wearing, having your baby right on you during the day, or at least during those hours when your baby tends to cry more, can really help decrease that to help everybody feel a little bit more calm. Now, some will suggest that when your baby is sleeping, you can use that time to do more one-on-one work with your other children, or when baby is awake and needs your attention, then you could give independent work time to your other children at that point. Me personally, anytime the baby was sleeping, I needed to be sleeping. So that was the time I found best to give my older children something independent to do. Remember, this stage will not last forever. So all of those best moments, really enjoy them because they won't be forever. And all of those really difficult and trying moments, you can grow through this and remember that it won't be forever. Now, once your baby starts to get into the stage of crawling and scooting around, you can make your life easier by not stressing about what they're getting into when you have things like a baby gate on your stairs, or locks on your cupboards, or your valuables put up high, the bathroom door closed. These kinds of things can help you keep your attention on what you're doing while your baby starts to explore their environment. Remember, this stage won't be forever. Now, once your baby turns into a toddler and is starting to run around, this for me personally was what I found to be the most difficult to manage while homeschooling. You know, the stage where your toddler is grabbing crayons and writing all in your grade 1 math book, or ripping up the phonics book box. During this stage, I tended to do homeschooling one child at a time. I would do focused work with one of my children while the other child would play with the toddler. So if you have older children, this can be a huge advantage to you. We did our best to teach our toddler how to play independently, and sometimes that worked, and sometimes they just needed somebody to be with them all the time. It can help to give them their own special toys or special school things to do while you are doing homeschool with your other children. And I'm not going to even try to be Pinterest for you right now. There are so many great ideas out there. I recommend the strategy of trying to keep their attention for increasing amounts of time so that they can learn that independent learning and play skill. Remember, This stage will not be forever. Right when we were getting so annoyed with our 2-year-old throwing a wrench into our homeschooling time, that was when we almost lost him. We realized just how much we were taking him as a person for granted. We were so focused on what we were wanting to do in our homeschool that his attempts for attention and love, they were met with frustration rather than compassion. We saw our toddler as a hindrance to our schoolwork. So do not wish this time away. Find ways to make this time work for you so that you can enjoy all of your children in your home learning process. For some of us, that may be a tighter ship than others, but know what you can handle. Know what it is that works for you so that you can enjoy time with each of your children every day. It's okay if that means light homeschooling for a season or even a full out break. Even utilize a totally different approach that is more hands-off for you for a little while. Learning multiplication is more advanced than learning addition, and this is more advanced than learning how to count to 5. But that doesn't mean that something that is more advanced is more important for your child to learn. No stage is less valuable than another in life. You started teaching your child the moment that you first held them and they started regulating their heartbeat to yours. My toddler is a little boy now, 3 years old. And what a difference it is around here. He plays independently very well now. He wanders around while we are homeschooling, finding things to do like unloading the clean dishwasher. The older two are much more independent now as well. I no longer need to sit with them for their entire learning time. I can give them a task, they can work on it, and then I can check in here and there. I am now able to bounce around between the older two, the toddler, and even some tidying up. These stages will not last forever. In hindsight, they're actually very short stages. So enjoy the gift of your children for where they are at right now and have grace and patience for yourself. You are doing a wonderful job. Well, I hope that this has been an encouragement for you today. If you are looking for more about how to create a more peaceful homeschool, then you may enjoy the free workshop that I have on my website, natalieburnsmentorship.com. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.